Good morning, friends. I've got me a cup of coffee. I probably should have had like iced coffee since it's so hot out. But I've got me a little bit of shade from my banana tree, and I'm just taking a nice kind of breather before things get crazy this afternoon. I had an amazing time at the Right Woman's Book Fest in Maryland this past weekend. I've recorded a couple of times now my reflections and stuff, but each time like something went wrong with the recording. um, like I don't know, like I filmed it the wrong like canvas way. I filmed it in the car, and then the audio didn't work. So it was just like, we're gonna do this again and try not to worry. Fingers crossed, everything comes out okay. But yeah, that's what you get for trying to film during Mercury retrograde, right? So, but I had such an amazing time. It was a great. Um, it was such a great. I don't even want. It's not a convention. Event. It was just such a great event, and a chance to meet fellow authors and readers. I was so excited, and I had a blast. So the convention, it was set up at a hotel in a convention center, had a huge room, and we filled it full of authors and narrators and author tubers. Um, there was a whole section for romance. There was a whole section for our narrators, the author tubers. We had nonfiction and picture book, children's book authors there. They had a drag queen story time for the kids who showed up. They had, it was a blast. And throughout the whole thing, the coordinators, the hosts of the Book Fest were so accommodating and amazing to work with. So I am really sad that this was the first, what was it? I believe it was Jenna the Soul Writer here on YouTube, a friend of mine. Um, she told me about it uh, last year. I think it was about this time last year, maybe, or a little later. And I was so excited. Like, I wanted to. I like, yes, I'll go. And I signed up, and I'm so sad that this was the last year they've put it on. Like, it was the final hurrah, the final event for the Book Fest. And it's sad because I know it's for the best. Like, it's good for the creators, the hosts need a break. The event was kind of outgrowing its face. It was like growing too fast. Like, we just couldn't keep up with it. So I'm sad, but at the same time, I'm hoping that the creators will be able to take a rest and maybe plan other types of events later on in the future. But it was so much fun. I got to meet a bunch of different people, and I got to hang out with Jenna and see Rhiannon. So that was fun. And yeah, it was such a blast. I want to see if there's other book events coming up, like in my area. I don't know if I'd want to travel as far away as Bowie, Maryland, but if there's events, like I know there's events here in Raleigh, there's got to be. I know there's An Amazement, and I know there's Congregate, which is a sci-fi fantasy sort of event in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, I believe. So I'm definitely going to check out other places and see if there's other conventions, because I would love to do more signings like that. It was a lot of fun. So now, if you weren't able to get out to Maryland, if you weren't able to get out to Maryland to come and see me, I will be posting items on my web page, on my website for sale and whatnot. So I'm just trying to figure out how to get all that set up. So once that's all up and set up, I will let you guys know. Don't forget, I've got member sprints tomorrow at 4 p.m. and I will sprint normally again on Tuesday next week. So until the next video, peace, love, and happy riding, y'all. Special thanks to the members of my channel for supporting my work here.